red shoes and a sequin dress, but her heart's been bruised and she knows behind that curtain there's nothing but an awful lot of lies. But she's gonna click her heels together and forget tonight, 'cause she remembers those nights when it was all brand new. It was Technicolor then, but tonight it's just a broken world without you. Without you. Without you. Sees the Tin Man in the corner telling all those girls pretty lies. He's got a heart taped to his chest, but he's cold inside, and orders another drink and tells her your place or mine. It's getting dark now, baby, and haven't got a lot of time. Remembers those nights when his dreams came true. It was Technicolor then, but tonight it's just a broken world without you. Without you. Cowardly lions at the end of the bar, singing his sorrows to that whiskey jar. And the whiskey talks back as it's inclined to do, says, I'm yours tonight, love.
My maternal children are hereby my sole survivors, and I relinquish my entire estate to them in perpetuity. Only whereupon a year has passed since my death, that every month my offspring are to meet in person for a duration not to be less than 60 minutes in length. Once this is completed, my children will do as they see fit with my estate in a unanimous decision.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that in order to obtain your mother's estate, you must do 3 things. 1, you must meet each month for the next year. 2, to be at least 1 hour in length of the meeting. And then 3, come to a unanimous decision as to what you'd like to do with the estate.
So we don't get a single dime until we jump through a few hoops.
I think that's 12 hoops. Yeah, 12. That's right.
What happens to Mother's estate for the next year?
It remains within the care of the trust.
Oh, you mean you, because you are the trust, right? You're going to be making money off of my mother's estate, which is technically my money now.
That's our money, and it's 12 hoops. Legally, it is your estate now. And yes, I'm paid by the trust to take care of it. It's all within the wishes of your mother.
But it's my money.
Our money, that's 12 hoops. That's 24 points.
Are you sure these are Mother's wishes?
She signed it.
Mother always had an odd sense of humor.
What humor?
That's right. You were never around to actually appreciate it.
Well, at least I wasn't Mother's precious little boy.
Alex, can you meet every month?
How much is Mother worth?
I don't have the power to divulge that information.
Alex, can you meet every month?
The trust strictly stipulates that you must complete all of the criteria first.
And if we don't?
Well, then the estate remits to anonymous beneficiary.
Alex, can you meet every month?
I mean, did she even once consider what we thought about this?
That's 12 hoops. That's 24 points. That's like a 1/4 in the pros. It's like 15 minutes. Or 12.
Alex, can you meet every month?
Yes, fine. Okay, if that's what Mother wants, fine. Lunches are best for me.
Well then, Tommy has been appointed the administrator and will correspond with my office as per the progress of your meetings. Are there any questions? No. Well then, I'll be seeing all of you in 1 year.
$12 hoops, that's 24
Yes.
points, that's,
I didn't see you at the funeral. Why not?
Mother didn't believe in funerals.
Oh, sorry. Life celebration.
Oh, we had a pact. I wouldn't go to hers if she wouldn't go to mine, so.
Alex, what about you?
I didn't have anything to say to Mother when she was alive. Why would I have anything to say to her now that she's dead?
Aren't you going to mourn her?
Hey, I gave up mourning for Lent. I also gave up breathing, survival, and of course chocolate. I mean, we all do.
I didn't think you were a Catholic.
Oh, I'm not, but I'm considering becoming a born-again recovering
Do you
Catholic.
ever take anything seriously?
No.
Don't you think Mother would want you to take things a little more seriously?
Why, she never did.
She was a very serious person.
Our mother? Oh, God.
Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. Look, I reminded Mother of Dad, and that's why we never got along.
Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dad put Mother through that hell, you remember? And then Mother ended up hating men for many years, and I was the only man she ever saw on a regular basis. I mean, how do you think I felt? I mean, I had the genitalia. I don't think you did.
Both of you are so self-obsessed. You're always putting the blame on the other one. Can't you think about somebody else for a change? How do you think Mother would feel if she was here right now?
Well, I certainly wouldn't be here.
Can't you look at the big picture for just a minute, Alex?
Tommy, what do you think? Just because of what I feel that Mother's rolling over in her grave right now?
For your information, she was cremated.
I guess that means that her ashes are doing like backflips, right?
The reason she is reaching from the grave is because all she ever wanted in life was for her children, us, to get along. These years of baggage have got to go. We have 1 year. Then we have the rest of our lives to live with whatever decision we make. I'm only going along with this plan because it's what Mother wanted. As for mourning, someday you'll have to face it.
Okay, I'll mourn. I'll start tomorrow. I'll mourn in the morning. Yeah, mornings are the best time to mourn. Every morning I'll mourn. And then, you know what? Every morning I'll mourn until I wake up in the afternoon. That's the way I'll get out of it. I'll mourn in the afternoon. What? Ow! That hurt. I'm gonna start mourning right now because you just hit me in the head.
Where do you think Mother is right now?
Are you getting religious on me?
Do you always answer questions with questions?
Why?
Just stop it.
Stop what?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Just stop it. All right, I am getting religious with you.
Okay. I don't know where Mother is, but I do know where she's not. Okay?
Don't get exclusionary with me.
What do you mean?
There you go again.
Okay, I'll stop. I won't ask any more questions. What?
Is she in heaven or someplace else?
Okay, now there you go again.
You are so difficult to talk to sometimes.
Like when?
How about now?
Okay. If we're gonna talk religion, I question all assumptions. There.
I don't want to get into a deep philosophical conversation with you. I just want to know where you think Mother is.
Okay, if you think about it logically, Mother is, she's here. And she's here. Come to think about it, you've got her DNA in you. She's in you too.
Oh, come on.
I mean, her genes are alive in us, which makes her, immortal.
Well, I truly believe she's in a happy place. Content. Watching us.
You mean like heaven?
What other happy places are there where you go after you die?
I mean, there's purgatory. That's where everybody's doing the limbo. Or is it the lambada, or the libido? It's like spittle on my waddle. I don't know.
Would you stop being so you?
Okay. I don't disagree with you, but I like to look at things broader.
Yeah, just think like you're a machine. Okay.
Well, I believe that there's a good, but I don't necessarily believe that there's a bad. I mean, good is a place, and then everything just away from good is just a degree or a level away from good. For example, an onion would be good. The middle of the onion is good, and then every layer of skin is just a layer, a degree away from good.
A perfect example of less logic.
What?
Less logic is his less way of justifying his less existence.
Wait a minute, we justify our existence every day. I mean, to just look in the mirror.
We do, but you think everyone should have your justification, like your religious justification.
Religion? When did I ever talk to you about religion?
That Christmas when you told us that religion was in the death business.
You were actually listening to me? I mean, you never listen to anything I have to say.
I was listening to you then because I thought you might have one redeeming quality in your entire life worth repeating.
Was that about death or was that about religion?
Both. But I was mostly intrigued by the death part, because there's actually a lot of money to be made in death. I mean, just ask an undertaker.
Why stop there? I mean, the government makes money off the death business, and psychics, and every single religious organization makes money off the death, except for the Amish. They can't mark up as much.
What do you mean the death business?
The death business, telling somebody what's going to happen when they die, even though it's only speculation. I mean, no one's actually died and come back to tell about it.
What about Jesus?
Jesus was anti-money, not one of my favorite religious martyrs.
Wait a minute. What about Jesus?
Jesus died and came back to tell about it.
That only proves that he was a great magician.
Penn and Teller, Houdini, and Jesus.
Seriously, what do the two of you know about life after death?
Wait a minute. I died doing stand-up one time, and I'm here to tell you it was pure hell.
Wes, you are the master of eluding the truth when you find yourself questioned.
Eluding's not even a word.
Yes, it is, and it's what you do. Eluding is your way of coping with conflict.
You'd make a great politician.
But I do have a smidgen of conscience.
And you have the answer for everything.
I tried to. I mean, if Jesus came back now today, you know who would persecute him? It would be the Christians.
Actually, there's money to be made in persecutions, too.
You know what? If you look at man 10,000, 50,000 years from now, you will see that the singular contributing factor to man not
look out,
evolving...
less logic coming this way.
The singular contributing factor to man not evolving would be religion. There.
I knew it. Blame it on someone else.
No, I'm blaming it on humanity, all of us.
Why religion?
No, you're not. You're skirting it off onto the group instead of blaming the individual.
Why does it have to be religion?
Because religious people don't believe in evolution. It's some sort of mental roadblock they have.
But we're all searching for that, connection to our maker.
Some of us take our whole lives to realize that.
What I mean is that there is nothing. Nothing like death.
How do you know?
I don't.
Then if death is the opposite of life, what's the opposite of love?
Fear.
My quest is to find that physical experience which connects me to the spiritual world.
Maybe it's a basic need like eating or shelter.
No, I think it's more basic. I think it's sex.
Welcome to less is libido.
No, sex can connect you to the spiritual side.
Going by your logic, sex to orgasm, orgasm to God.
Where do you think all those sex spaces come from? I mean, touching the spiritual realm.
Do you ever stop?
Orgasm for a male leads to procreation, though.
Procreation leads to the creation of a soul. That's what we're looking for, the creation of a soul.
Are you buying any of this, actually?
Only to shut him up sooner.
Well, women have a preset number of eggs, which is set at conception. Men have a preset number of orgasms, which is also set at conception.
Oh, my God.
Now, this number corresponds to the amount of times that man or woman can actually touch God.
The only flaw
Only.
is that orgasm is muscular, not structural like egg production.
Hold on. Why make muscular/structural a technicality?
I can't believe you're insinuating orgasm as a connection to God.
Why not?
Because religion dictates that sex is a vehicle for procreation.
Alex, procreation leads to new life. New life is the formation of a soul, which is the connection to God.
What are you doing? Are you just connecting the dots for me?
Procreation, creation.
Okay, why do you do that?
What?
Talk down to me. Exclude me. You've been doing it all my life. Just what you're doing right there. Guys, it's like I'm stuck in detention with the two of you. This place has a pretty good peanut butter chocolate raspberry rhubarb pie.
That reminds me, I burnt rice last night making a Cajun dish.
We burn Cajun. Isn't it supposed to be blackened? What is this? Beano saved my marriage?
Yeah, Beano's my new client. They want me to come up with a new bumper sticker ad campaign, so...
You know, my favorite bumper sticker is save the planet, kill yourself.
Good one.
I don't really get them.
You don't get bumper stickers?
Why tell strangers what you think?
What, did you have a bad experience with one? Did one, like, jump out at you and spook you?
No. I saw two on one car. One said, I'm a proud descendant of a Confederate army. The other one said, proud to be American.
What's not to get?
I think maybe irony on this one.
Hey, Alex, can I take your order?
How do you know my name?
Well, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. You're the spitting image of your mother.
How do you know my mother?
That's did.
She frequented here often.
Frequented? Often? I think that's redundant. It is redundant.
She used to talk about her DNA. I think that's how she put it.
I'll have these spinach quiche, salad, no sunflower seeds or onions, yogurt dressing on the side, lemonade with extra lime, not lemon, and the peanut butter chocolate raspberry rhubarb pie.
Sounds familiar.
Why is that?
That's what your mother would order. Tell me?
I don't look that much like my mother, do I?
No, but she talked about you all the time. I feel like I know you.
I'm curious, what did Mother say about Tommy?
I might be paraphrasing this a bit, but I think her words were a saint. Always pleasing others, never herself.
What about Alex? What did she say about Alex?
Verbatim, Alex is an island, always alone, even from herself.
Excuse me, did she only talk to you in cookie fortune language?
Les is an otter trapped in a human suit.
Wait, an otter? She called me an otter? When did Mom start using non sequiturs? I'm not an otter. I don't know what an otter is.
Les, Mother loved you. What about poodly doodly dum day, precious little peanut butter cup?
Yeah.
I guess I'll have Mother special too.
I'll take what that lady's having over there. Is it vegetarian?
It can be.
Good, I'll take it.
I didn't know you were a vegetarian.
Oh, I'm not. I just don't eat meat.
What is the deal with his eyes?
What about his eyes?
There's no eye contact.
He seems normal in every other way. I mean, he's personable, he's insightful, so he doesn't make eye contact.
I don't think it's eye contact. I think it's eyes contact, because we do have two eyes, you know.
Would you give it a rest?
You know what? You know, we can't see his eyes. Maybe he's got, like, lazy speech 3 inches higher on the face. He's got, like, lazy lids.
When will you stop?
You know, come to think of it, he might have, like, one regular eye, one stray eye. That'd make him, like, visually ambidextrous, I
How
think.
does anybody listen to you? Life according to Les.
Hey, at least I'm trying, Alex.
Yes, you are very trying. You know, you can be a little too broad.
I believe that anything and everything is possible.
I am in hell.
Don't you just once, want to try to connect with someone rather than find ways of not connecting with them?
Unlike most people, I don't need or want connection. I get by just fine without the mundane chit-chat.
Aren't you lonely though?
Rarely. Occasionally. Sometimes.
There's only one person in the world, and this person keeps dividing, aka world population. This person or people are non-gender, nondescript, and the only unique part about them is their smile. It's different. And then my client wanted me to add his product to the connection with human happiness.
Do you like your job?
Ideas are easy, but people are so hard.
Yeah, just think like you're a machine. Okay, bye. I have to go early. I have a dentist appointment.
What? Busy day today?
All a part of my plan.
What? No cavities?
Millionaire by 30, billionaire by 50.
Why stop there?
I have no answer for you.
I've got an answer for you.
Answer, a big no.
By the time you're 50, numbness will have set in, eliminating any guilt your conscience ever created. Reasoning will be a microscopic entity coexisting with self-doubt in that place where your brain used to mush.
What is your point?
My point is, do you sleep with your money?
No.
I bet you do. She
Les.
sleeps with her. She sleeps
Les.
with her money.
I sleep with 3 pillows. And you?
Is there gonna be special or the non-special today?
What is the special?
Special is the spinach quiche, salad, yogurt dressing, lemonade, and the peanut butter, chocolate, raspberry rhubarb pie.
And what's the non-special?
Leftovers from yesterday.
Which is?
Everything except the vegetable soup.
I'll take the vegetable soup.
Everything except the vegetable soup.
Right, I'll take the vegetable soup.
Alex, there is no vegetable soup today.
Can I just have the special?
Sure.
Can I have it with vegetable soup?
Alex, there's no vegetable soup.
Then I'm not sure.
She'll have the special. Make that 2.
I'll take that salad thing she's having with lemonade.
Sure. 2 specials, one of those, lemonade.
Thanks. Why were you so difficult with George?
I was just trying to make him look at me.
Trying to make him look at me. I think that constitutes flirting.
Maybe he's shy.
He's a total loser is actually what he is.
Why? Because he can't give you eye contact?
Precisely.
What's wrong with no eye contact?
It's the beginning of connecting.
Hold the phone. Beginning of connecting? You can't even connect with your own family unless, a trust or money is involved.
Les.
Well, I bet I can make this guy George look at me.
Bet. What are you venturing into probability now?
More like a conquest.
Why?
Because I'm trying to prove to you that I'm not a shallow person and that I can connect with a perfect stranger.
That's just it, Alex. You can connect to a perfect stranger, but not to your own family. Real connecting makes you vulnerable. I don't think you can emotionally afford that.
I'm not afraid to open up to you.
Oh, yeah? Who was the last guy you slept with then? Huh? Who was the last guy you slept with? Last guy you were with?
I gotta go.
What about your lunch?
I'll see you next month.
Yes.
All right. 2 specials.
Actually, we'll just need 1 special today, George.
You know what, Les? No, I'm not gonna let you do that to me. How dare you ask me something like that? You haven't spoken to me in years and you asked me who the last person I slept with? Who was the last person you slept with, huh? Pretty sure the last woman you were ever inside was our mother.
Mad cow disease is Hindu's revenge. Really, I didn't read it. I made that one up.
But who talks like you?
No, I talk like me.
Nobody talks like you.
I talk like
Do
me.
you hear yourself talk?
Of course not. I'm too busy talking.
God, you drive me nuts.
God, you drive me nuts. What's that? God, you drive me nuts? God, you drive me nuts.
Les, why are you so hung up on religion?
It's my new hobby.
Hobby?
Yeah, it's like a philosophy of the soul.
Actually, it's theology.
Well, you know, what you say can be offensive and downright mean.
Why? Because it questions your beliefs?
Come on, Les. Do you believe everything you say?
Of course not.
Then why say it?
It's like verbal gratification for
More
me.
like verbal masturbation.
How can, if you don't believe what you say, isn't that lying?
Well, wait a minute. Do you believe everything you say, Tommy?
Why say it then?
Communication, exchanging of ideas, connection. Okay, here's one for you. Organized religion is for those who need organized religion.
Wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you getting? I don't need organized religion.
Then why do you go to church?
I like the pageantry.
Pageantry. pageantry. That's like me going to the mall because I love fluorescent lighting, or me going to the bank because I love marble floors, or me going to the laundromat because I love the smell of soap, which by the way, I do. It kind of enlightens me.
I used to feel guilty when I didn't go to church. Now I feel guilty when I do.
You're starting to sound like Les, Tommy.
Well, I still go.
Well, I go and it makes me feel good about myself.
See, that is my point. Organized religion is for those who need organized religion. You need that pageantry.
You're just pathetic.
Wait a minute. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You're harboring something else.
Remember when I was coming back from college and you promised to help me move?
That wasn't me, I don't think.
Actually, it was. And I was really hurt when you didn't show up. I thought that by being your sister, I could ask you to do anything for me and you would. If you notice, I've never asked for anything from you again.
Well, you know something? You've never talked to me since then either.
Do you know how I got home? I hitchhiked. College co-ed hitchhiking, that looks really good. Luckily for me, a Baptist minister happened to be driving by and he asked me if I needed a ride. Of course, I said yes, and he said the only thing he would ask of me is that I go to church with him for 1 hour. So he took me to this little church in Obb, Alabama. After the service was over, he drove me home 4 hours out of his way. Why am I even telling you this?
What do you mean to say?
I want you to say nothing. Can you just say nothing?
Okay, I'll say nothing. Nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna say nothing. It's actually no thing, I think. The Webster's dictionary says no.
Come on, Les.
Alex is a wounded animal with mental and emotional scars.
Dad left Mother.
Wait a minute. Dad left all of us.
Mother left us.
Hey, that was not her fault. She died.
She still left. And you left Alex.
Wait a minute. I was never with Alex.
She's got a point.
What are you, on her side?
You have a way of not being there.
Like when?
Look around.
Wait, I'm here. I'm here right now.
Then go into the bathroom and talk to her.
I have nothing to say to her, okay?
Just go talk to her.
Yeah, what are we gonna talk about?
Come on, you always have something to say.
You saw it. She hates me. She doesn't want to talk to me.
That's her way of reaching.
Okay, then why am I still here?
Go!
Alex?
Les, it's just like old times. Every time I go to the bathroom, you have to follow me in.
Thanks to you, I'm an expert in female anatomy. I mean, too bad I'm not a gynecologist.
Les, get out of here.
Oh, wait. Tommy thought it might be a good idea for me to come in here and actually talk to you.
Do you know how hard it is to talk to someone when they're on the pod?
Hey, when I was a kid growing up, I welcomed conversation when I was on the pod. I mean, I always left the door open.
Get out.
Wait a minute. You're not even going to the bathroom.
How do you know?
There's no DD.
DD?
Yeah, no drop drawers.
Listen, do you remember when we were kids? When we were walking home from the bus stop by the drainage pipes, and you found that can of Mr. Pibb, and you shook it up and threw it, and it started spraying everywhere, and spraying all over us, so we started laughing so hard we started crying. And we got home. Mother made us hold hands until we were friends again, because she thought we were fighting. You never told her our secret, and neither did I. I wish I could find one thing that satisfies me as much as money.
Well, what about sex?
Typical response from a male.
We don't need sex.
What do you mean, humanity?
No, females.
And you're saying that we do, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know, men, imperialistic, conqueror, hunter, gatherer, seeder, planter, all that good stuff.
What, all men?
Yeah, pretty much all men.
What do you think makes men so amorous?
Money,
Yes, and
power, what?
Wait, what are you getting at here?
testosterone, man's sex fuel.
So you're saying testosterone makes men want to have sex, right?
On the nose.
Wait, sex on the nose, testosterone? What are you
Sex on the nose, on everything. You name it. Everything.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it back at you. What about nymphomaniac women then?
High concentration of testosterone or strong maternal instinct,
Maternal instinct.
as in baby production.
I mean, money is and always should be the standard. I think sex is like money, actually.
Oh my God. You think everything is like money?
Well, you have to have a standard.
Yeah, but to have money as the standard is the most superficial standard you could ever think of.
What other standard could there be?
All right. What about love?
Oh, the idealist speaks.
What do you think, Tommy?
Well, I try not to be so blatant, but yes, money.
See, Les, you're in the minority.
Well, good, because every time I'm in the majority, I feel like an imbecile.
Yeah, and you also feel successful when you're rejected.
So, you're validated now?
I like to think of myself as justified.
How?
We justify everything from waking up in the morning to putting on that new pair of shoes. I mean, justification is our conscious reasoning. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think the majority of the people do believe that money is and should be the standard, but I choose personally a non-capitalistic pathway.
How?
Well, I'll give you an example. If you tell a room full of people, I will give $100 to everyone that barks like a dog, everybody will bark like a dog. If you tell a different room, I will give love to everyone that barks like a dog, guess what? No one will bark like a dog.
How do you know this?
I tried it in college at the sorority like 10 times. There's one chubby girl though,
Okay, therefore money is and always should be the standard.
Then why are people with money so miserable sometimes?
Ah, the money doesn't buy a happiness argument.
That's right, money needs no company.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What?
Money has no jurisdiction, no power, no control over happiness. You know the only thing money does? The only thing money does is make us want more and more and more and more money.
Alex, money or happiness?
I know I should spend more time being happy and less time making money, but I'm sorry, I love money. I really, really, really love money.
Your happiness is money.
Maybe you're right.
The restaurant has picked up your check again.
Last night I made cookies and I misread the recipe. I used 1 cup of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. God, they were awful.
Yeah.
Alex, how do you connect with people?
What? What do you mean?
Well, with each person I meet, I try to connect with them on at least one subject, find at least one thing in common.
Why do we need to connect?
So we know we're not alone.
We came into this world alone and we're gonna go out alone.
That's just the beginning and the end. What about the middle?
What about the middle?
Well, the middle is a lifetime.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I saw you over there and...
The connections in your life is the middle. Connections with the people.
Yeah, you mean people?
People, yes.
But all people?
Yeah.
People pretty much bore me.
Can I say something?
Do all people bore you?
Yeah, pretty much all people.
Can I say something?
Do I bore you?
Yeah, you do.
I find connection. I find connection. I find connection through sex.
typical.
What? What? Sex is
I thought you didn't like sex.
Yeah, didn't you say once that it was overrated?
Only if you're doing it wrong or you're doing it with yourself.
Wait a minute. You're such a hypocrite, Les. Well, not too long ago you were saying that sex was a connection to God, and now you're saying sex is overrated? What?
I think in order for our species to evolve, we need to give up certain physical pleasures, namely sex.
Well, I'm not giving up Ben and Jerry's wavy gravy.
Ben and Jerry's is much better than sex.
No. Namely and only sex.
Then how do we procreate?
Fertility specialists, petri dishes, cloning, silicone breasts.
Here we go again.
Yeah, silicone breasts aid in reproduction, and they're like the lighter fuel for sex.
How?
Silicone breasts entice sexual relations, and the bonus thing is they give grainier milk.
What are you talking about?
Silicone breasts are made from silicone, which is a sand byproduct, hence the grainy sand texture.
What?
Sandy milk, hello?
You speak like you know nothing.
You call what we're doing connecting? You're talking nonsense. I'm disagreeing. This is not connecting.
No, but we are talking.
That is more than we did as kids, come on.
We talked when we were kids. What? It was just more argumentative.
How can we be more argumentative than this?
We're much more mature. We're older. We don't kick and bite and throw things at each other anymore. We have $5,000 watches and we drive around in $60,000 cars and we're in debt up to our eyeballs, right,
Oh,
Alec?
you bastard. I am not in debt.
May I suggest something?
No, Tommy, you may not suggest something.
May I suggest a towel about now?
Mom wanted us to get along. Why do you think she left the trust the way she did? She wants us to agree, even if it's to disagree.
Oh, I disagree. I disagree with everything Les says. He's a total pain.
Let's try not to fight. Let's try to get along, even if we dislike each other.
It's tough to actually have any type of communication when our major conflict is communication.
What are you saying?
You communicate. You connect with one thing and one thing only. And you know what that is? You don't even know what it is. You wear like a badge of honor. You can't even see it. It's money. Money.
Money?
Oh, why do you act so surprised?
Money?
You know it's money.
What? So I like expensive things.
Yes, expensive things. Distractions, toys, landfilled inhabitants.
So I have expensive tastes.
When your taste is money, you have no taste, Alex.
Why are you so direct?
You know why? Because my connection is with one thing and one thing only, and that is getting to
Your
the point.
connection
Not
is with
beating
annoying
around the
people
bush.
with your
Not money
talk,
like
no,
you. Everything.
How can anybody talk to you?
Twice in one day. I think that's a record. But you know something, we are connecting. I mean, at least her water and my face are like married now.
Can't you just be a little more tactful?
Oh, come on. Can I help it if her middle name is Denial? You know it.
You know how sensitive she is. Chill out on the attacks. She loves money because mother never gave her any. Now, promise me you'll back off.
Okay. Ow. Twice. I think you hurt my id. It's around my nose somewhere.
You don't have an id.
I do. I've been working it out. I have a smidgen of one. I mean, I take it to the gym 3 days a week. I'm even adding water
Okay,
occasionally.
Freud.
I'm not talking to you.
Are you okay?
Yes. I guess through my job.
Through your job?
I find connection through my job.
Professionally?
Kind of.
Then what?
I don't know. I just like my job. It's not the people part. It's the job. The counting and recounting the money, the screen, and all right. I find more connection through money than I do with people. Are you happy? I said it. All right. It's just money satisfies me in a way that people can't.
Is it physical?
No, it's more like a security blanket.
So money's higher on the wants chart than, say, food, huh?
What are you talking about? Money and food are on the same level. It takes money to buy food.
Maybe money's more on the needs chart then, huh?
Easy, Les.
Maybe money is more of a need and a want. Both.
Why don't you get off the whole need-want thing?
Les, I will send you to your room.
Listen, if I could find a man that smelled like money, I'd marry him.
You would marry a man that smells like old socks? You know, I got a whiff of George. He's got that
Les,
Argyle smell,
what do
I think.
you want from me? I'm really lost.
You know what I want? You know what I want? I want to know why you prefer money over people.
Because money gives me everything I want, and people don't. Alex Banks. Yeah, I can hold.
Are you ready?
Yes, we're all here.
Tommy, is food a want or a need?
Food is a need. Peanut butter, chocolate, raspberry, rhubarb pie is a want.
Where's George?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him.
Excuse me? Where's George today?
Oh, he's getting laser eye surgery done.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why?
Nothing. You know, Tommy, I've been meaning to ask you, you don't really talk about yourself much. Why is that?
Why do you want to know?
Well, I didn't really know you when we were growing up, and you spent most of your adult life by yourself.
Maybe we could go out sometime, maybe have a drink.
What are we doing now?
Well, you know, just the two of us.
Oh, okay. You know, on second thought, I don't know. I'm sorry, Tommy, it's not you. It's me. It's my life. Everything just bugs me.
Have you tried exercising?
Exercising is not my thing.
Well, Alex, what is your thing?
Exercising just sounds so hard. Who wants to do something hard? We're all gonna die. What's the point of exercising?
You exercise for 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes a day, and the rest of the day is easy. Come on.
Sound like you're talking from experience.
I picked up squash like 7 months ago, and you know it helps me cope with you. Hey, wait! You're not going to throw that at me again.
Why waste it?
Maybe you just need some sort of distraction.
Money gives me everything I want. I mean, what other distraction is there from money? I mean, I can't think of one, really.
Wait a minute. How can you sleep with yourself?
I actually sleep fine about 2 to 4 hours a night.
So you're an insomniac, huh?
No, I just sleep about 3 hours a night.
Are you okay with that, Alex?
Yes, I'm fine. I do live with myself.
What a boring life living with yourself.
Well, you live with yourself.
Hey, only if I can't help it.
Life is too real.
What are you looking for, Alex?
My life, something not so real.
Boy, you are stressed.
Shut up.
You know what you are? You're like a zit that needs to be popped, pinched, lanced. You know what? You need to sleep with a guy. That's what you need.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, you're tight. You're like a dam clogged up. You need to be released.
Les, I swear to God.
You two are like children.
So, who's the last guy you slept with, huh?
That is really none of your business.
Can you imagine the buildup, Tommy? I mean, no wonder she hates life. She has no life.
Hello, could you stop talking about me while I'm right here?
Sorry, Alex.
Maybe it's midlife angst.
What did you just say?
Midlife angst.
You're the second person who said that to me today.
Was the first one your shrink?
Wow, look at the time. Gotta go.
Alex,
Now, just see you next month.
why is she like that?
Come on, she's Alex. She's not gonna change.
She has no thought for anybody else.
Sound familiar, huh? Sounds like Dad, doesn't it?
What did Mother see in him?
Probably the same thing you see in Alex, a chance to change him.
I don't want to change Alex.
Well, you can't change her. She just won't.
So what's your point?
Well, what's your point? Okay. You know what my point is? My point is, if you try to change people, you know what ends up happening? They end up changing you.
Hop in, I'll give you a lift.
Nah, that's okay. I'll walk.
But you'll get wet.
Like I'm not wet already.
Go to Mother's house, take care of some things. Why don't you come with me?
Nah, I don't want to go there.
Really, why don't you want to go there? You haven't been there since, I don't remember when.
The house without Mother is like me without my nose. I don't want to go.
It's a nose thing?
No, the house makes me claustrophobic.
Come on, you grew up there.
Mother gave me anything I ever wanted when she was alive, and now that she's not around, I just don't want her seconds. I just don't want her mundane possessions. You can have them all if you want. I mean, the watermelon peeler, the baking flower pot baking set, and the big toenail clippers. They're yours. You can have them.
Come on, Les.
Do you know why I come to these meetings every month? Because when I look in your eyes, I see glimpses. I see glimpses of Mother.
I think that is the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Well, you deserve definitely much more, much better.
Why are you so good to me?
Because when I was 5, you took care of me when I had that walking pneumonia problem, and then in high school you cheered me on at all the cross-country meets, and even though you hated competitions, I mean, you said that competitions breeded hatred, and you hated them. Kind of paradoxical if you think about it.
It is really nice to hear these things when I know you're not joking.
Well, I mean, how do you know I'm not joking?
Ugh.
Wait a minute, aren't you seeing someone though?
I hear him more than I see him.
How's that? I mean,
We met on the phone. I've never actually seen him, but things are starting to heat up.
wait a minute, he's not with one of those 900 sex line numbers, is he?
No, I met him through work, Paul.
Well, how can you like him then? I mean, you've never even seen him.
He sent me a picture. What do you think? Say something, please.
Oh, okay. He looks 12.
He what?
Maybe 13.
He does not.
Oh, okay. He's like a varmint-looking creature. If you look at him, he does. He looks like a young varmint. Maybe younger than 12. I'd say he's like a larva varmint.
He's not a varmint.
You ask him what animal he is, he's a varmint. He's a varmint, I tell you.
You're the varmint.
I can't believe you're denying this. I'm not a varmint. He's a varmint. He is a varmint. You left your umbrella.
Alex, are you okay?
Today my boss told me that my people skills aren't up to par.
Did you throw water in his face?
So he fired me. I don't even deal with people. Why do I really need people skills?
You didn't like your job anyway, did you?
The people part, no.
Are you happy then?
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Because I can't stop.
I can't stop laughing.
It's not funny.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Do you need money?
I don't know. How much is Mother worth?
I don't know.
I mean, it's their total.
Enough, I guess.
I didn't know Mother had any money.
It's probably because you and Mother never talk about money.
That's right. She gave me everything I ever wanted. I never had to ask for anything.
I had to ask for everything. So do you have a dollar amount?
No, I don't.
You know, money is like herpes. Once you get it, you always have it.
How much is she worth, Tommy?
I don't know. I don't even like money.
Wait a minute. Money is like crabs, always moving around.
Les, stop it.
Les,
Money's like syphilis, sticky residue.
Stop it.
Alex, what do you want to do?
I don't know. I'd like to have my own business. Personal money management, financial management.
Hey, you can pay off my mortgage for me if you like.
I like my job, but I would quit it to cook.
Well, what's holding you back?
Fear of failure? I mean, who's going to eat my cooking?
I'll give it a try.
I think I'll pass.
Money doesn't make me happy.
For me, it will.
You have to believe you're happy first.
What makes you say that?
8 years ago, I was making 6 figures. I had everything I wanted. I had all the trappings of a successful life, but I was miserable. I hated everything. I was against more than I was for. Even my boss could see it. So she sent me on a 10-day company-paid trip to the Grand Canyon to sort it out. I went. After 8 days, I saw my future in a man coming toward me on the trail. His eyes were dead. He was void of life. I called my boss and I told her I wasn't coming back to work. So for a whole month, I camped and hiked and rafted, and I met really wonderful people. I ended up staying in a hospice on a Hopi Indian reservation.
How come you never told us this?
Why burden you with my problems?
Oh, let's see, a 6-figure problem? I think I could handle that kind of burden.
It was the happiness, not the money.
I know, money's like gonorrhea. That's what it is, money's like gonorrhea. Okay.
No, listen, how did you manage to squander that much money?
I spent way too much money, my entire savings, on cooking classes and utensils and spices and saute pans, and, well, I ran out of money eventually and I had to get a job.
Didn't you call me? I mean, I could have helped you manage your money.
You can help me pay off my mortgage.
I wish I knew. Believe me, I would have called you.
My money management skills are terrible. I mean, I haven't balanced my checkbook in over 10 years.
Wes, how do you survive?
I just don't spend.
Mother would have helped you with paying off your mortgage.
Yeah, I thought too highly of Mother. I didn't want to burden her.
She would have been very forgiving.
Yeah, I think a little bit too forgiving with me.
Only to you, Les.
Well, you know what, though? If you take the working part, which you make the money part, which you spend the money part, and you take the spending part out, you can also get rid of the working part.
Hello, how are you going to live without spending money?
Well, you just spend, how about less money?
Okay, how are you going to spend less?
All right. We live in a capitalist society where we're always spending more than we're making. We work up the corporate ladder and we think that that is going to make it to the point where we're spending less, but actually we keep on spending more.
The flaw is that we're living in a society where consumer is spelled with a capital M.
Capital M?
Money. I mean, consumers aren't even seen as people anymore. We're just big dollar signs. Money is the fuel for everything imaginable.
Not my imagination, no. And if I could, I would take the power out of money in every decision that I make.
How are you going to do that?
I would take money out of the whole equation altogether.
Oh yeah, because we're all motivated by money.
Wait a minute. We're motivated by sex. I'm motivated by sex, but it doesn't influence every single decision I make, except for when I was in college and that chubby girl.
Money is in every aspect of life.
It didn't always be. I mean, we created money, and now it's to the point where money actually controls us. It makes you think of what the computers will do to us. Will they be as merciful?
Alex, Les is just saying that humans are motivated by money, unlike animals.
That's right. I mean, you're never going to see a dolphin flipping for minimum wage, or a frog singing and dancing for, 401k, Social Security, Roth IRA.
That's what makes us different from all animals.
But then we wouldn't have bankers.
And money was created to give bankers a job.
And what am I going to do for a job?
now that I have an invitation, I'll come.
Okay, how about Saturday night, my place?
Okay. Should I bring something?
Oh, yeah, anything with arugula. I mean, I don't like the taste of it. I just like to talk about it. And we can talk about it the whole night.
What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong?
This?
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Carpal tunnel syndrome?
How did you know?
Well, the way you're favoring it, actually. Have you tried willow bark, chamomile tea? Actually, red pepper, turmeric, cumin, even celery is good for that.
How do you know all this? Yeah.
I have a degree in homeopathy.
Oh, what are you doing here?
See, I feel that people, not medicine, are the cure.
You are a surprise, George.
What would you like?
Are you available?
From the menu?
The regular.
Me too.
I'll take what that lady is having over there with the salad.
Of course you will.
Are you available? What was that?
It's nothing.
That was a blatant come on.
No.
You like him, don't you?
Shut up, Les.
You like him.
How did it happen?
This?
Yeah.
TV.
TV.
The doctor said it was too much clicking.
What?
Yeah. For the past month, I haven't left the house. All I've done is watch TV.
That's a first. The box gives you carpal tunnel.
A box?
Yeah, the box. The box.
Here we go again.
Yeah, if 50 years ago I
You know,
came
it always
to
starts with an if and ends 3 hours later.
Hey, if 50 years ago I came to you to tell you that in 50 years everybody will have a box in their house, you wouldn't believe me, would you?
Oh, wait, that was a question. You're gonna wait for an answer?
Well, guess what? It's 50 years later and the box is in everybody's house. It's even in people's cars, to the point where it controls their whole lives. I mean, what would happen if we turned the box off and didn't do anything?
Can we answer this time?
I tell you what would happen. We'd go virtually insane. We wouldn't know what to do with ourselves. You know why? Because the box has replaced the hunting and gathering gene we used to use millenniums ago.
Are you done?
Hey, don't strain your hunting and gathering injury there.
I, for one, like TV as an escape.
Escape? To the extent of carpal tunnel? Escape from what? Your reality? Life? Yeah, so you vicariously can live through this box, which can give you all the answers? I mean, it's not even your life, it's someone else, some fictitious life you're living through.
So it's what I want.
You want someone else's life?
Well, I don't have a life now.
How can she live if she has no life?
I mean, you escape through movies.
Yeah, but not 5, 6 a day. I mean, movies tell stories. I mean, you never see The Box run a story on how the box ruined someone's life because it's bad box business.
Are you done?
You know, words aren't gonna change it.
Now we're agreeing.
Okay, how can you change it?
I'm gonna change my own
No,
reality.
actually, if you think about it, you can't change it.
I can change my own reality. What's the size of your box, Alex?
I have one of those 48-inch plasmas.
What about you, Tommy?
Regular, 21 inch.
4 words.
What?
Small TV, big life.
Small TV, big life.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. This is a first.
What's that?
Us waiting for Miss Perfect.
Yeah, she's probably in the middle of burning something.
Oh, probably just her kitchen.
Well, you know, her house is chaos.
I don't know, I've actually never been there.
I have, and believe me, it is. You know, I'm no expert on chaos, but if I could just control it.
That's God's job.
Wait,
Wait, what?
wait, what did you just say?
I just said what?
No, before what? What did you say?
Before what?
Yeah, before what?
God's job is to control chaos.
Do you know what you just said?
Yeah, I just said it.
That has got to be the most profound statement I've ever heard from your mouth.
God's job is to control chaos.
That is brilliant.
What about Beano saved my marriage?
Oh, yeah, right. I need to find a spouse first.
Any prospects?
No, I don't have the courage to even talk to a girl.
Well, maybe actually what you lack is confidence.
Yeah, well, what's that, really?
Well, isn't there one girl that you think is attractive?
That's the problem. I think all women have attractive qualities about them, and I can't pinpoint just one.
Why don't you just ask one of them out?
Because I'm a slave to confidence. I can't do that.
I gave up death for Lent.
Was it hard?
What do you mean?
Was it difficult?
Not really, no. I just kept breathing.
Breathing, huh? Well, death is life minus the breathing.
Well, just don't wait until you die to do something with your life.
I burnt an ice cream cake.
How do you burn an ice cream cake?
I guess I left in the oven too long. It created a huge mess on the oven floor.
Tommy, by chance, did you bake the cake with the ice cream in it?
No wonder it melted.
You want to cook for a living?
The thing is, she needs to find someone to eat her cooking.
My cat eats my cooking.
Oh, yes. The sow dressed up in the Halloween Garfield costume, the 80-pound football you have in your house.
What's gotten into you?
Women.
Women?
He can't talk to them.
Every time I talk to a woman, it comes out sounding like Peter Lorre, Jerry Lewis.
Hey, lady, I like the lady. Come to me. I want to
Oh, not
bite
me.
the lady.
You're starting to drool even, you did.
Come to me. Hey, I love the lady.
Tommy, you remember when we lived in that house in Clearwater? And we all slept in that one room?
Yeah, the room where all the walls had a bed except the one with the door.
I slept across the door. You guys slept in the middle.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I was like 8, and I was so scared of the dark that when I had to go to the bathroom, I didn't go to the bathroom.
Where did you go to the bathroom?
You did.
I did.
You did what?
I peed in her bed.
You did what?
I peed in Tommy's bed because I was so scared of the dark. I'm sorry.
You are the reason that Mother took me to a bedwetting specialist until I was 14?
I thought it was 18, but Tommy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Because of you, I get up 4 times to go to the restroom.
I guess it cuts down on REM sleep.
No wonder I burnt an ice cream cake.
Oh, how did Mother make it with us? Single mom, 3 kids?
She was incredible.
She was, and she also knew zone defense.
What?
Zone defense. That's the only way to put up with kids. You can't go to man to man. I mean, the pros have been doing it for years. Mom knew it like 40 years ago.
Your table's almost ready. Can I go ahead and take your order now?
Yeah, I'd like a special, please.
George, you know what I want.
What's your favorite?
The quiche is entirely organic.
I'll take it.
Oh, George, can we pay this time?
Just the tip. Owner's orders.
The entire quiche is entirely organic.
I
love it.
I did not sound like that.
Are you available?
I didn't sound
Yes,
like
me.
that. No.
Oh, lady, I'll be lady.
Well, mental insanity is chaos of the mind, which leads to physical insanity, which is chaos of the body.
So death is physical insanity.
Well, yes, pure chaos is, of course, death.
God is the controller of chaos.
Impressive.
How?
How you manage to talk like your brother and still sound sane. Should I take your order or wait for your
Wait,
family?
let's just wait.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, you don't have to leave really, do you?
No.
Okay.
So I made these chocolate eclairs, and I forgot the chocolate.
Wouldn't that just make them plain eclairs?
Eclairs? Yeah, sure.
Thank you for waiting, George.
Sure.
What was that?
That?
Yeah, you know, a four-letter word meaning it.
Stop being you, Les.
So?
So I've just come to a realization that the only family I have left is you two.
Wait a minute. So Tommy and I are up there near Benjamin Franklin and Jackson and...
More like Jefferson.
Jeff. That's a $2. They don't even make $2 bills anymore.
Oh, it's a cruel experiment.
What is?
Family.
What do you mean?
You don't get to choose your family. Your family chooses you.
Yeah, but you do choose your parents.
How?
I mean, some Buddhists believe that when you're reincarnated, you get to choose who your parents will be.
Still a cruel joke played by God.
It's not as bad as you think.
No, it's worse.
We're put into these situations to learn and adapt, even evolve.
You know, that sounds like less logic.
Hey, I resemble that remark. Stop it. It's mine.
See, when I left home, I left home.
Yeah, but that was only after 16 years.
What was so bad about living at home?
Well, for starters, we never got along. I mean, I felt like, I don't know, some kind of like Frankensteinian experiment in human nature.
Wait a minute, you know, if you think about it, from God's perspective, I mean, we're all Frankensteins.
It's God's game to watch us suffer.
I'm not suffering.
Hey, I only suffer when, you know, someone takes water and throws it in my face. And, you know, it cuts down on showers. My water goes
Okay,
like
maybe it's not that bad, but it was when we were kids.
Maybe, Alex. You're starting to like your family.
Maybe if, you know, we all got along, the old Frankensteinian experiment will be over.
I actually think I'm the problem. I push for conflict.
I knew it.
What?
That's how you got attention as a kid.
Well, you were Mama's little boy and Miss Goody Two Shoes here. I would never have picked the two of you as roommates in college. I don't even think I'd pick you as friends.
Who would pick their siblings as friends?
But see, that's just it. We are the closest in DNA, but socially we are so different.
I think socially we're the same.
How can we be?
Well, I mean, look at it, Alex. You're absorbed in money and Les in his ideas, me in my cooking. None of us have close friends. None of us have a significant other. None of us gave Mother a grandchild while she was alive.
Hey, George, tell me about your family.
I was orphaned.
Remember that time in the woods when you got poison ivy on your groin because you used it as toilet paper?
You walked like a cowboy for 2 weeks.
Wait, that was not me.
Oh, yes, it was.
And Alex, you had your own language until you were in the 1st grade.
I don't remember that.
That's right. Bubblegum was Bubby Gum, and grape soda was a Gape Yoda.
And milk was moke.
It was like Gape Yoda, Moke, Bubby Gum, Bubby Gum.
Well, you called Mother Daddy until you were in junior high.
I couldn't help it. I mean, she did have a mustache.
She didn't have a mustache. She had dark lips.
No, just like Tommy, she had a mustache.
I do not look like I have a mustache.
Oh, Les, why are you so crazy?
Where did that come from?
Why are you so crazy?
What?
Why are you so crazy?
What do you mean?
You know, wacky, nutty, goofy, silly, wacky, crazy.
Maybe it's your way of not letting anyone see the real you.
Well, I think that the real me is inconsequential, insignificant. In fact, I think I'm so insignificant that I'm probably the most insignificant person in the world.
That would make you significant in an insignificant way.
Yes, but I can't believe people actually listen to me. I mean, don't they have anything better to do?
Les, you're interesting.
I'm interesting?
You're interesting.
In what way?
Some of the things you say are thought-provoking. You're interesting.
Wait a minute. You know, when you use interesting, it's like a lazily way of speaking.
Is lazily actually a word?
But you are interesting.
Well, if I was so interesting, you would have used a different word.
So I'm speaking lazily by saying you're interesting.
Right, you're speaking lazily because you can't throw a different word in besides interesting.
But you're interesting.
You think I have merit?
You make me laugh.
Me too.
Yeah, but I mean it's what I huddle behind. It's what I hide behind. It's what I become.
See, that's just like you, Les. You've actually found a way to justify your craziness. You do know that you're just a little bit off, right?
What do you mean?
Rain Man?
I guess the shrinks didn't finish the job.
You see a therapist?
I used to, 4 of them.
Why?
One wouldn't take the whole me, so I saw 4.
I'm sorry, Les. I didn't know.
I didn't know what?
Didn't know.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I've actually kind of resolved myself to the fact that I'd rather be trapped in my world than alone in yours. George? George?
Yes, Alex?
No, me, George. Do you all serve wine here?
We do. In fact, I've got just the year.
So who wants to join me?
I will.
Wine for lunch?
All right, hand me your cell phones.
Come by. May your glass always be full.
I think God is an atheist. That's what I think.
How can God be an atheist?
He doesn't believe in himself.
What?
I think that there are no atheists in the world except for one.
What's that?
God. He doesn't believe it. He's going through his adolescence complex.
Adolescence complex.
He doesn't believe he exists. He's unsure of himself. Or maybe he chose us. Or maybe we chose the wrong God. And we chose the wildebeest God. And the wildebeest God chose our God. And
That's not the point.
What is the point?
if God's an atheist or not.
That's what I just said. Is he an atheist or not an atheist?
Well, what are my choices?
He doesn't know. He
Why?
doesn't. Why?
I'm saying that he may be a bit confused, but he does agree he believes he exists just the same.
And they're mixed up as much as we are.
In any case, he's not a true atheist. Just think about stuff you can't change.
I can change anything. It's my mind. I mean, my reality. I mean, like you can change your mind of what kind of wallpaper you want up in your little bathroom. What are you gonna do? Argue with God?
I'm not arguing with God. I'm disagreeing with you. I don't know. By your reasoning, God's unsure.
Right.
He's searching.
Right.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. For what though? I think, if I'm not mistaken, the choices are: it's got an atheist or it's got not an
God?
atheist. Yeah. Not the wildebeest God, our God.
Do I have to prove it?
Sounds like me. Maybe I'm a god.
Do what, amoeba? But where does it get you?
Questions are my connection. Socrates was a questioner.
He died a persecuted man.
Oh, see, Les, that's what you have to look forward to.
What can you prove anyway?
Nothing.
I didn't expect that from you.
I expect everything from you.
Wait a minute. I think that we all have the capability of being gods. I do, because we only use 10% of our brain. God uses 100%. That's what makes him a god. So
Okay, why do you do this?
it sure beats the other extreme.
What's that?
Never trying. I think I'm sick. Alex, what's eating you?
I don't know if this is what I want.
What do you want?
I'm not sure anymore.
That's your problem. You don't know, what you want.
I know what I want. I'm just not sure it's what you guys want.
Well, yeah. Well, what do you want?
I want what you guys want.
I think that constitutes we're in agreement.
Hey, George, I actually wanted to ask you, I usually get a severe hangover when I drink wine, but not with yours. How come?
Well, it is the house special. Truthfully, though, it's all in the delivery. Don't take my word for it. You might want to try it another time.
Well, when?
How's after work?
Are you asking me out?
If I was, what would you say?
So the last lunch.
Logan, good to see you.
Good to be seen.
I know now why Mother chose you.
Why is that?
You're indifferent to light.
Tommy, Alex. Good to see you.
Hey,
Okay.
Logan.
Good to see you. So I take it you've all met for 1 hour each month for the past year.
Yes, per my messages left with your secretary.
Right. So have you come to a decision as to what to do with the estate?
Well, we haven't really decided what to do because we don't know what it is yet.
Well, you are all owners of this restaurant.
This is ours?
Mother gave us this restaurant.
All yours.
No wonder we never had to pay for a meal.
Of course, there are some papers to be signed and some affidavits to be filed, but I mail all of those out to you in the coming week. For right now, our business is concluded.
Thank you so very much, Logan. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Logan.
Thank you. Could I get a peanut butter chocolate rhubarb raspberry pie to go, please?
Can I just make a suggestion?
Of course.
I want to manage this place.
Alex, what about the people part?
I want to manage the money.
I just want to cook.
Well, I mean, come on, Tommy, we do own this restaurant.
Right. Hey, George, we've got a new cook.
I just don't know if I can cook this food.
Whatever you cook is the menu. Where do you think peanut butter chocolate raspberry rhubarb pie came from?
I would love that.
Now, wait a minute, what about you, Les? What do you get?
What do you mean, what about me?
Well, I get a job I love, and I get to cook. So what do you get?
I I guess I get what Mom wanted.
Dorothy gets home and takes off those ruby red shoes and thinks about the man who made her mind confused. And she still sees him standing in the corner of the room, smiling back at her like he always used to do. And she wake up in the morning feeling old, blue. It was Technicolor then, but tonight it's just a broken world without you. Without you. Without you. Cowardly lion still at the end of the bar, singing his sorrows to that whiskey jar. And the whiskey talks back as it's inclined to do, says, I'm yours tonight, love. I'm yours tonight, love.